What is up, everybody? My name is Grammar3 and welcome back to a brand new episode of Redstone Craft. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going out into the nether through our exit and off into the sunset. Well, not exactly the sunset, but we're going off. Now, you might be wondering, why are we doing this? What is this? Has he finally lost his mind? Well, most of those seem particularly accurate, but no. Today, ladies and gentlemen, as you probably saw with the title, we are going to be making a magma cream slime. I didn't speak English there. What the hell? A magma cube farm, or magma cream farm, if you want to see the item that's farm. And, well, what exactly are we going to do for this? Well, in this new update, we had, and I think I just found what I wanted. Maybe. Nope. Actually, maybe. No, I didn't. Okay. In this update, there is a new spawner in the nether, and it's actually the first spawner that's been introduced since forever, which is the Magma Cube spawner. Now, this spawner only appears in a very specific place, in the biggest of the nether bastions. We already fought a bastion a few episodes ago, actually over 10 episodes ago now, but nevertheless, we still did it. Chunks are being very mean right now. And today we're gonna go look for the biggest bastion of them all. And before, it's gonna probably take me a while to find it, but I actually haven't seen one. Now, there's also another place where magma cubes can spawn, which is the basalt deltas. So technically speaking, I could make a top nether roof farm, but considering there is a spawner, it isn't the best farm to make because it's a lot more work. You basically have to neutralize the entirety of the biome in order to actually get rates. And even then, you're not guaranteed rates because magma creams, biomes in the nether are now vertically bound, which means that there is the chance of... Ooh, I'm flying really low, and I did see a bastion back there, so... Nope, I'm out. Did I see a bastion back here? I think I did. Maybe I didn't. No, I might have just seen Blackstone and thought it was a bastion. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So we're gonna start with the spawner farm, and sometime later in the series, I don't know how I'm not taking damage. Sometime later in the series, we will worry ourselves about a biome style farm. But for now, we're really just looking for the spawner, and then we'll worry about the rest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find the bastion. I really need to find the big one, because it's the only one the spawner exists in. So yeah, we're going to go find it, and I will be right back. So I had completely forgotten that while I was mining the tunnel, and I did actually have to block this off because I was having intrusions, I noticed that there was a bastion here. And I didn't go in, but I do believe it is the bigger one. Okay, I didn't know that was there. Because I had the screenshot of this place. Yeah. Okay, it is the big one. Awesome. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to back off here. Block this off, and we're gonna get our gear. So we are going... I don't think they're undead, so I'm not particularly preoccupied with that. We're gonna hide out all of these things, as well as these two tools, because we're not gonna need them. And yeah, let's plop you back in the ender chest. Pick up the ender chest and have at it. Oh crap, you're already mad at me? Okay. We can deal with you this way. This is going to be a hostile adventure, ladies and gentlemen. So, this bastion, as I said, is one of the few places where you can find magma cream spawners and magma cube spawners. And they're actually all the way down there. I can't actually see it from up here. But before that, and since we are here in the bastion, let's take a look around. Because there are some chests and some other stuff that might be useful. This particular bastion, I believe, is called Hoglin Stables. That guy just killed himself. So, yeah, there might be... Oh, there's the magma cubes. Okay, these guys are killing themselves. So, yeah. Now, this farm has the blaze one. I don't have my elytra. That could have been really bad. Right, they can't actually make it into the middle because they can't pathfind to us. You guys can, though, because you can skip in lava, can you? There's a spawner right there. Let's kill all these piglins. None of them are firing at me, which is slightly weird. Okay, let's see what we actually have in here. Blast prod, fire prod, spectral arrows. Okay, nothing big. Ancient debris, that's pretty good. I guess we can get the gold blocks. Okay, hello. These guys actually sort of hit mildly hard. No hoglins yet. I don't think they like to adventure to this middle ground. But yeah, here we go. Here's our spawner. So now we can clear this up, and we actually sort of have to clear the entire area. So what I'm going to do now is we're just going to... Hello, can I hit you? Thank you. What we're going to do here is I'm going to clean this area up, remove all the blocks, remove... Okay, you're going to shoot at me now. Are you? Maybe not. Weird. I'm going to remove all these blocks, and we're going to get started on our farm once I have... at least this middle section and that side of the fortress clean. I don't think I'm going to clean the entire fortress just yet. Maybe in the future. This doesn't really need to be that spawn proof, because as long as nothing spawns inside the spawner, it will still produce what it has to. So yeah, let's clean this up, and I will come back once I have a giant hole where we can... Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so I cleared the area, 10 blocks on each side, a couple blocks up, and a lot of blocks down, and I also have some resources here. Thankfully, this is right next to our tunnel, so it's pretty easy to go and come from our places, which is actually really good, because connecting this is also going to be wonderfully easy. Now, as per our usual arrangement, we're going to pop into a creative world where I'm going to show you the farm. It's a pretty simple farm, to be honest, but it's still... definitely worth showing. I don't think you can see, but I have been killing these piglins, and I also neutralized a spawner. That's 2 layers of sea lanterns. For some reason, 1 layer alone wasn't stopping it, but it does seem to have stopped now. There are no more magma creams. So yeah, we're gonna pop into a creative world, and then we're gonna come back here and build this thing. Yeah. Well, let's get to it, shall we? So, we're once again here in RaiseWorks Creative World, and this is the farm we're building today. By the way, just huge shout out to RaiseWorks. All the farms we've been building the past few days have been out of this world right here, and there's still quite a few more that we still have to get done. But yeah, today's farm is this. This right here is a magma cream, a spawner farm. I added this stuff on top just because, but you can see magma creams are spawning. They come to attack the iron golem just like slimes, and although the iron golem does attack them sometimes, they will die with wither roses. And the wither roses will kill them, and then their stuff is collected by a hopper minecart and put into a chest. So yeah, it's an incredibly simple farm. Let's get in here and check out the dimensions. As for dimensions, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks out of the spawner. You really only need 5. They won't ever spawn further. Yeah, 6 blocks on each side, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and a half blocks down, and Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks up. Once again, put a pillar on top. Ray didn't, but he could, because in this case it's not really necessary, because at some point they will jump down and try to kill that iron golem. But by putting it here on top, you're just stopping it totally. Yeah. The system here is really easy. They literally come into the Wither Roses and die. That's it. And then their stuff's collected. It's a hugely simple system. And mind you, farming magma creams used to be incredibly difficult. But now it's easy, simple, and it's done right here. Minecart picks up their stuff. They're using soul sand here, so items can actually go below it. So technically you could just use hoppers instead of the hopper minecart. But I guess less lag if you use the minecart. So yeah, that's about it. Now, since this was a very, very short explanation, what we're going to do is we're going to have a time lapse after this, like we did last episode. So yeah, let's cue in the music, shall we? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. This is now done, and I'm going to show you around. This is the top box, AFK. Out here, we'll come into the remainder of the bastion, which I didn't torn down, of course. Man, 2 AFK this farm. I'll just stand in here. You can see the Magma Cube spawners directly below me. And, I appear to have missed the slab. Well, that's problematic. Well, the idea is that they die, and I can hopefully steal a slab from here. It's not too bad, because that will actually affect the performance of the farm. And I could use without it. That's also problematic. Well, learning problems, fixing them. See if it comes around. Should. There's no reason for it not to, but yeah. Slime probably got down. Magma cream probably got down there. Anyway, now we have 2 slabs here, but I'm gonna need to go find more blackstone to fix those. But yeah, this is our farm. It's done. It's working. The iron golem is chilling, and I've actually collected a handful of, not a lot, but a handful of these. Let's see, our chest right here. Oh, we got the slab. Good. Well, you guys saw there, we currently have 8 magma creams. Nothing particularly much. But, yeah, it's better than nothing. So, yeah. Old school ladders, you know, up and down, free chests. Stuff will fall like that direction. And yeah, through here, we got our way back into the Nether Hub, as designed previously. You can see we just come up here, and You have the glass on each side. I still need to install the boat thing, and I actually don't have a boat. I don't know what I did with my things. You know, I lost my wood box. I noticed this today, and this is problematic because I had a lot of wood in there. So I'm going to need to scour my recent farms to see if I can find it. I'm sure it's just somewhere. But yeah, this is pretty much done. The wither roses are functioning. The hopper minecart is picking everything up. I decided to go with a hopper minecart nonetheless because lag. And this way, you know, less hoppers. Man, that's it. That's the main objective for today's episode. This farm built. Now, we still have one more farm to build today. I actually don't have Zoom because I forget I'm recording with the replay mod right now. But we still have one more farm to get done, and for that we need to go to the block district. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so before we start, I actually forgot to map this area out with our build, because you can see we have the slab right here, flatten, pre-flattening, and we don't have the tree farm. So there it is. Tree farm. It actually still has a tree there. You know what? That's fine. We are going to lock this and nether tree farm. There we go. So now we have this mapped, but of course this isn't what we're actually here to do today. What we're here to do is build a soul soil farm. Now, this is quite a curious one. It's also a very small one. So I'm gonna go gather materials and build this up. It's actually very small, and then I'll guide you through what exactly it does. Okay guys, so the contraption is built right behind me. But before that, I need to explain the mechanics of it. You see, the contraption itself is pretty simple, and we are gonna get to it, but it takes advantage of this little, I guess, bug, you could call it. I'm pretty sure it's gonna get patched at some point, because although you can't actually farm soul soil, you can farm soul sand from bartering. So that's what I've been doing. I've been bartering a bunch, and I also found my wood box, so yay. But yeah, I've been bartering a bunch for soul sand, and then you can come up here into the crafting table and craft soul campfires. Now this isn't actually a block we've messed with, but there are soul torches, campfires, and lanterns, and the soul campfire in specific is interesting because if I break it with a non-silk touch axe, it gives me soul soil, which means that if I can land this, which might be harder done than said, there you go, I can make a farm out of it. You can see these are full of soul campfires. I have been AFK at the barter farm for a bit. And here you have a clock. Now, I did think about making this just an observer clock, but I ended up going with Razeworks design on this because of the delay. Because there's some delay with you breaking this, and the observer clock would be way too fast. So instead, what you do is you come up here, you turn this on, and you press both right and left click. Hello? There you go. If you press both right and left click, you're farming soul soil. Now, this is going to be better done with a macro. I actually need to like get the macro done, but if you wait, you can AFK here and just press down the mouse buttons and it will farm it for you. So yeah, and with that you can see I already have 10 soul soil, and if I go plop that back there, plop you back in there, if I come down here to the sorting system, there's already 50 free soul soil in like what, under a minute, 30 seconds of AFKing. So this is going to give us enormous amounts of soul soil. Now it isn't free, but we can farm both wood. Well, we don't yet have a wood farm, but I actually think you might be able to use nether wood for that. And we can definitely farm soul sand. So there you go. Our tiny little farm of the day. You can see it's really small. It's just a chamber with water flowing into the hopper and down into the chest. It's literally 3 by 3. This is a chest, hopper, and dropper. Here I put this here so I can push up against this and just press, which is better than just not having it. Although technically you don't need this. This is just for me. And yeah, the clock, you can see this has to be on the comparator mode. You have to right click it. I forget, subtract mode, that's the one. To create the pulse, and then just a lever back here. Easy, simple, literally the easiest farm we've probably built this series. But yeah, with that though, ladies and gentlemen, and with not one but 2 farms completed, that is all I've got time for today, folks. I sincerely hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. That's all for today, folks. I'm out. Peace.